Welcome everyone. We see the news every day. Someone is being acquired or there's a new merger being announced. And we at Mashreq have been part of some very important transactions or key transactions in the UAE economy. So we bring about awareness amongst our clients, local clients with us, and also to bring in about the understanding amongst the clients who are looking for advisory business in the merger and acquisition space.
I think naturally, if you look at manufacturing companies, obviously they are capex intensive companies, right? So at the end, as borrowing costs go up, they are the ones who get hurt the most. And then as interest rates are at an all-time high, it naturally brings about, let's say, the consolidators and the targets. There's certainly a heightened level of activity when it comes more related to interest rates. But I think more other than that, if you look at our region, a lot of the M&A, especially in the corporate space, has been driven by lack of succession planning. So if you look at manufacturing companies in particular, you would have a lot of sponsor-driven businesses that were set up many, many years back. But now maybe the second generation or the third generation is not keen to run that business. So you've got a aged sponsor looking for a cash out. That's driven a lot of the M&A activity.
Almost 2 out of 3 deals fail because of lack of integration success.
Yeah.
Only 1 in 3 deal actually fails because you paid too much. As part of the diligence process, that's what we recommend to a lot of our clients, to basically think about integration very early on in the process. Do the blueprinting, think about the difficult decisions you need to make, think about, how robust can your synergy analysis be, because, let's not think about, and then it used to be a thesis one point in time, where we're like, let's buy it first and we'll integrate it. It's like, no, it's almost the other way around. Like, think about how this will fit in your overall portfolio. And keeping an open mind and flexible approach is very, very important, because no matter the amount of work you do, and no matter the amount of experience you have in doing M&A, once you step inside the asset, you are going to find surprises.
During the integration process, this is a big struggle that we go through, because what is drawn in mind, people are wanting to jump the gun. They want to implement the success story in a very fast manner, and which is where you lose the focus, because there's a certain pace with which the integration has to happen. The plan that people put together when they are drawing the M&A and the plan they're actually implementing has to adopt to the market scenarios. That is very critical. People, I think, they try and work towards living up to the commitments to the board, which is where the hustle begins, because then the pressure starts building and things start to take a different turn altogether.
The right leverage levels is very important to look at, and how you deliver over the period of time with that particular acquisition. Interest rates are, again, not just the only activity that will define merger and acquisition for banks to look at transactions. And I think the right value add being in place has always been the crux, should always be the crux of any acquisition or a merger.